Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? I got a an order the other day from Land Big Fish. You guys saw the short I did. I wanted to show you guys all this stuff up close, and I just finally got around to it. So actually, it's a good thing I waited because I had forgotten that I got a Spro Aruka Shad rattle bait, and it hadn't come yet. It just came today. So now I can do the video. That's really the reason I waited. At least that's what I'm going with. But it's mostly just Megabass stuff, and then I did throw in this rattle bait, the perch one from Spro that I like, and a northern pike stole mine on Champlain last year, so I wanted to get this the 75 5/8 ounce size, 5/8 ounce size, a new one, since it's in the mouth of some pike somewhere swimming around on Champlain or laying on the bottom of the lake if he spit it out or got it out of his mouth. But everything else is Megabass, but there is one Spro. And I don't want to say it's my number one, but it's usually my go-to rattle bait when I'm throwing a lipless. I kind of always seem to start with one of the Spros, and I did caught a lot of nice fish on the War Pig last year, the Berkeley War Pig. And I'll throw the 6 cents ones around. But most of the time, I'm starting with the Aruka Shad. This perch color is really, really good. And it was out of stock for so long on Land Big Fish, but it finally came back on stock. So as soon as they had one, I had to grab it. And just taking advantage of some of the sales. Of course, now I get this order. Now they've got another sale going on, which I was looking at again today. I'm sure a lot of you guys were checking out some of the sales. So let me just show you what I got here. As I said, the rest of the stuff is from Megabass. I didn't have the Spark Shad, the 3-inch, in this IU color, so I wanted to grab one of those. You guys who have never seen the Aruka Shad, the Spark Shad, the 3-inch size, it's a very nice finesse swim bait. Throw that on a small ball head. I tend to, this 3-inch size, I tend to use it more as a drop shot bait. But a small, 1/0 ball head, you can throw that around. But as I said, this 3-inch size, I tend to use more as a drop shot bait. But I wanted to get some in that IU color, which I didn't have. So that's that. See if I can get that back in there so I can hang these up. These I'll tend to leave in this packaging so the tails don't get mixed up. They start to get bent. The rest of the other 2 Spark Shads I got were the big size. I didn't have any of the 5-inch size, and so I wanted to try it out. And this is that real color. And for you guys who've never seen the 5-inch size before, that's what the packaging looks like. And there's the back, and if you guys can see that real color on there. And I had this in the 3-inch size and the 4-inch size, but not the 5-inch size. So that is what. Whew, definitely a Megabass. So there is that 5-inch Spark Shad. And I've never thrown the 5-inch Spark Shad before. I don't know if I'm going to get to the rest of this season, the way the weather is changing now, but pretty cool. And I did get, and I'll show you these, and I'll rig one up. I did get these body balance swim bait heads to put on this, but this could definitely work with that underspin. Just a regular jig head, swim bait head. But I did get those body balance jig heads for the 5-inch Spark Shad. But that's that real color. I also got that in the IU. 5-inch Spark Shad. I'll show you what that looks like up close. There's that cool IU color with that green. I don't know what you would call. I guess it's more like a pearl, but a faded pearl with that green. Very nice and slimy. So I'm looking forward to throwing these around. As I said, the 5-inch one is a new size to me. I haven't thrown the 5-inch yet. I'll leave those out so I can show them to you. Of course, I had to grab myself another mag draft, and I have this limited color here. I'm probably not going to say this right. This Abilette. Not sure if I'm saying that right. But this was I haven't seen this color anywhere else, so I figured, let me give it a shot. And this is another bait that I usually leave in these packaging, so I'm trying to be very careful when I take them out. So I keep it together enough that I can put the bait back in there. Get those all those staples out. But that's a pretty cool color. See, Albette, if I'm saying it right. I don't know. That silver flake in there. A little chartreuse around the head is cool. That little chartreuse on there. Green back. And I always take it and put that hook right there in the middle. That magnet will hold it right up. You have those two hooks facing out. I did try throwing it a lot. The other day I went out on Thursday. It was a decent day. It was actually a really nice day to go out, but the fish where I went were not cooperating at all. I had some pickerel following this around, but couldn't get anybody to bite. That's why I didn't see any video. But that's a cool color. It's a cool color. That silver flake in there. Pretty neat. Hope you guys can see that. That silver flake in there. It's definitely neat. So, as I said, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Abilette. That's it. All right, I did get another new bait to me. As you guys have seen my other videos, I have a ton of the, and like everybody, if you're a jerkbait guy, you have a ton of the 101s, or 110s, 101s. You have a lot of regular jerkbaits from Megabass, but I didn't have any of these X80 trick darters. So, I mean, I have a ton of the 110 plus 1s and plus 2s and the regular sizes and even the junior sizes, but these other more what they would consider finesse baits. I'll show you that in the back here. That's the probably show you the bait. That's a Table Rock. Table Rock SP. If I can get this out of here. But if you're looking for a finesse, this time of year in the Northeast, if you got open water, this would be a good time. I don't think everything's frozen yet, but as cold as this is and getting to be, things are going to start getting a little frozen pretty soon. But a nice finesse. Does have a rattle, tacky hooks, but a nice finesse jerkbait. That's a Table Rock SP color. And as you guys know, I like to throw a jerkbait on a spinning reel, spinning rod. I'd probably even go down a 6-pound line with this guy. Usually I'm throwing 8-pound fluoro. This guy might go down to 6 because I think this is only a 1/4 ounce bait. I'm sure it says it on there somewhere. No, this is actually a 3/8. This is actually a 3/8. I thought it was a 1/4. But a lot lighter, a lot more compact than what I'm usually throwing. I'm throwing those 110s. But there you go. That's the trick darter in the Table Rock, and here is one in the GP Pro Blue. Which is a color I really like in their other style of jerkbaits. So I had to get a trick darter. So that is just that's a great color right there. Another more finessey jerkbait for that really cold water. So if I do get out again, I'm hoping that the river will stay open, and after the holidays, I can get out. I know it's supposed to get cold up here, so we'll see how it's not so much the river itself, but sometimes the launch area can get frozen. But there you go. So I got 2 of those, of that X80 trick darter from Megabass. Got 2 of those. So the first 2 I got in my collection. Nice addition. And the last thing I got were these Body Balance swim bait jig heads, which I didn't have any of. And this one is MB Gizzard. You guys can see the glare's not too bad there. And I started out with the 1/2 ounce size. So I haven't used these before. Let's pop one of these out. don't think these are, I assume these are just lead. Yeah. These are just lead. These aren't tungsten or anything. But I'll show it to you up close. If I can get it open, these staples in there. But really nice painted head. Nice hook. Double keeper there. Should keep that spark shad on. Or any swim bait you want to throw in there. I wonder how this would match up with that Magdraft Freestyle. Might be decent too. But let's see. I'm going to take that IU one. So hopefully I won't mess this up. But they should fit on here really nice. Oops. Let's see if I got it right the first time or if I have to readjust it. That's actually not too bad. It's pretty cool. I think I like it. Not bad. It's a little, not quite in the center where I'd like it. I might readjust it if I was going to throw it, but there's that body balance head with that 5-inch spark shad. That's IU. That's the MB Gizzard, and that's the IU spark shad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice and soft. The swim bait's very soft. Yep, definitely looking forward to throwing this around. As I said, maybe, I don't know if they're going to really want a 5-inch bait in the cold water, but they might. Yeah, they might cinch that in a little better, but not bad. Pop it out for now. But 5-inch spark shad with that MB Gizzard Megabass body balance swim bait head. All right, the other one I got was that's just the silver shad color. And I'm going to probably put these in one of my swim bait boxes, so it doesn't matter if I take them out. In fact, I might actually keep them in this plastic. Just get these staples out of the way, so I'm not harpooning my finger with them. But I might keep this heavy plastic little pouch here to keep these in. Keep them from scratching up. Oops. That's the silver shad. That's the silver shad body balance. Really nice. You can see how that hook comes up and then kind of is facing down a little. Nice. Try that with some different swim baits. Garbage. And the last but not least, I got one in what they call white python. You guys can see that. I hope the glare's not too bad on that plastic. I'll show it to you better when I get it out. And there's that white python body balance, 1/2 ounce. And these are, like I said, all 1/2 ounces. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. As I said, this is the first time I'm trying these jig heads. So let's start with the 1/2 ounce. I'll probably get some to 3/8 and see what I like better. As they tend to go a little heavier, I can throw it a little further. And usually I'm slow rolling these kind of baits along the bottom, especially this time of year. As I said, I don't know if it's a little late in the season for this big of a swim bait. I probably would do better when the water's now in like the 40s, low 40s. I'd probably do better with these guys. But I'm still going to try it. Definitely try it if I get out. And that's it. So just to recap, guys, remember Land Big Fish. They're having another sale, so check it out if you guys want to stock up on things. Real good sale right now. Their Thanksgiving sale. Especially if you're starting your Christmas shopping for your fishing friends or family. So I got 3 of the body balance, that white python, that MB Gizzard, and that black shad, silver shad. Silver shad, so I got 3 of those. A couple X80 darters from Megabass. Pro Blue 2, that Table Rock SP. So I got 2 of those. 2 new jerk baits to me, finesse ones. That limited edition color that they have at, yeah, they may have it everywhere, but I think I've only seen it on Land Big Fish. I'm sure there's other places you can get it. It's pretty cool looking. That'll definitely give up a lot of nice flash in the water. Good looking bait. The 5-inch spark shad and the IU. New to me, the 5-inch size. I have the 3 and the 4, but not the 5 until now. And that real color, which looks nice. Cool bait fish looking color. And they got the IU in the 3-inch size, which, as I said, probably this time of year in that water, if I got open water, this might be the best option, really. Oh, cannot forget the Ruka Shad 75, that 5/8 ounce Spro rattle bait, one of my favorites. Usually my number one to go to start. And I do have a lot of these in the box with the paint gone from the nose hitting rocks and things. But they're great. Love these. And that's it, everybody. So hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, any debates, let me know. If you have any experience like with these Megabass jig heads, the X80, that 5-inch spark shad. If you guys have any experience with that, let me know. If you got any, rigging or any advice on them, let me know. But as I said, Land Big Fish having another big sale right now. If you haven't checked it out yet, you might want to, because I was on there this morning and they got some good deals going on, some real good deals. But check them out. So as I said, hopefully I'll get to maybe get some fishing in. Usually up here in New Hampshire, I can get out till early December for fishing around here by me. But it all depends. Looking at the temperatures, they're starting to get a little colder. Today, actually, this morning was warm, and then it got, even now in the afternoon here, it's gotten a little colder. So I'm just looking at the long range. It looks like it's going to be some days in the 30s. So open water is now going to be iffy. So we'll see. Maybe taking the Skeeter down to get her serviced and packed away for the winter. But I still have the electric boat just in case I get open water and a nice day to go out. So that's it. So like I said, any questions on any of these baits, let me know. Please like and share the video after you watch it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so far. The channel is growing nicely, and I appreciate all the support. So I will see you guys soon on YouTube. If I don't see you again before the holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Mark out.